The number one way you can improve your English pronunciation and listening comprehension is through repetition, repetition, repetition. My academy is full of exercises that transform my students' voices, and today I'm kicking off my fall flash sale, 86% off the first month in Rachel's English Academy for 5 days only. I'm gonna give you the details of the deal and what you get in the academy, but first, I want you to hear from my current academy students. They are crushing this coursework and getting the benefits.
Hi, my name is Arthur. I've been an English teacher for about 40 years in Brazil. I'd like to say that through Rachel's exercises, my connected speech has been improving a lot.
I love it when teachers come to study in the academy.
I'm professionally demanding, and I think I should be. And I've taken pronunciation courses in São Paulo, in a lot of different schools, in London, even at Harvard Summer School. And I guarantee no other pronunciation course has brought me as many good results and as much enthusiasm to practice, because it's interesting.
I've done my best to make this a method that works, but that students also want to use. And over the years, I've refined the courses. You're getting all of my best ideas on improving your listening comprehension, improving your English pronunciation, and your American accent. This is what Marwan said.
I loved it. I loved the way of practicing, play it, say it. It wasn't boring. And if somebody asked me why you loved it, I would answer him, there is no need to grab a pen or paper to memorize anything. Just practice.
He's right. Just practice. It's that simple. I tell you what to practice, when to practice, how much to practice. We have an amazing team of teachers to guide your practice and support you. The only thing you need to do is sign up and commit some time. Be consistent. I've met students who've completely transformed the way they speak in 10 minutes a day.
How much time on average would you say you've spent working on your accent?
I think every day 10 minutes.
That is not much, guys. That is not much.
When you sign up for the Academy, you immediately get access to all the courses. You can dive in wherever you want: vowels, rhythm, the most common words, reductions. Or you can follow the daily plan and let me suggest what to work on. We have an excellent staff that responds to emails quickly and a team of teachers waiting to listen to your daily plan challenges and give you personalized video feedback. Can you believe you get personalized video feedback from teachers as a part of your subscription for just $37 a month? But not even that for your first month, because for these 5 days, you pay just $5 for your first month, saving 86%. Use the code FALL5 by Sunday. Sign up, get in there. If you sign up and you love it, email us during your first month and ask how you can switch to an annual plan to save even more. And if you try it and you don't love it, just email us in the first 30 days and you can get a full refund. So you get all the courses, over 500 videos, and thousands of audio files to train with. You get live classes with me once a month. You get a community group where you can get feedback from our teachers. And in these courses, you get the method and the materials you need to change your habits, to speak English effortlessly without worrying about pronunciation. Put in your time and you will see improvement.
Through Rachel's exercises, my connected speech has been improving a lot. As a result, my students' English has been improving a lot too. Can you imagine? I get better, they get better. I even downloaded some of the most common words and they repeat it after Rachel and Tom. And usually teenagers are very bored. They don't like repetitions and they loved it, and they can notice that they get better too.
And you might even enjoy yourself and make some friends as you unlock the differences between your native language and American English.
So, in the time I've spent working with Rachel's English Academy, I have seen a huge improvement with my pronunciation. The way I speak English, the way I understand English, and the way I feel the language just feels completely different now than it felt just a few months ago before I started working with the Academy. Getting feedback from the teachers, working with all of the courses, imitating the conversations, which are really great because you get a lot of audio and a lot of materials to imitate real conversations between native speakers. And that's really amazing. That has really helped me to get a better accent, and most important, to feel more comfortable when I speak English and to feel confident with the way I speak English.
Remember, this is a subscription. You're automatically charged every month or every year until you cancel, but you can cancel at any time. Most students stay between 6 and 7 months, but some stay in much longer. This is Dave, who's been studying with me for over 3 years. He asks such great questions, and our team is always available to support him. He says, "Now that I've been working in the Academy for 3 years, I feel a huge difference in my spoken English when I'm having conversations with my colleagues and clients. I would encourage other people to join the Academy because the staff are very supportive and extremely patient with you to pinpoint your mistakes." The way you're training in the Academy, you can't get it from a book. You can't get it from a video. You can learn ideas that way, but you won't change a physical habit that way. I have actually found that my students start sounding better and more natural when they use my repetition method without me even needing to tell them what to change. Through this method of listening and repeating, their bodies figure it out, their ears figure it out.
Hi, I'm Chichiro, and I'm a student of Rachel's English Academy. I would recommend other people to join this academy because they have so many useful resources, including helpful teachers. After joining this academy, I would recommend that you take part in WhatsApp class where you have to submit your assignment almost every day. That way, you can build a habit of practicing English pronunciation almost every day with other community members.
When you're an Academy student, you can sign up for our premium learning experiences. These are only available to Academy students, and they include one-on-one lessons, in-depth evaluations, and a WhatsApp class with daily assignments and feedback.
I've been going to the USA since 1980. In fact, I've just arrived from New York City and Washington, D.C., and could notice how much better my ears are. My speech organs, too. Now, at the hotel, for instance, I would practice with Rachel and Tom the most common words for 20-25 minutes before I left the hotel. And my muscle memory worked better. My speech organs worked better, just as if I had exercised at a gym, not at an academy, you see. I had the impression that when you practice the most common words before you are sent out into the day, when the day embraces you, you are much more prepared.
So I would definitely recommend Rachel's English Academy to anyone who's trying to get a better pronunciation and to improve their accent, because it has really worked for me. After working with things like placement and stress, which are concepts that I had no idea of before joining the Academy, but have a really big impact in your pronunciation when you start working with them. That has really helped me to get a better pronunciation, which is everything that I ever wanted, to speak a little bit more clear and to be able to be understood by native speakers.
I noticed my improved pronunciation since I started working in the academy. Not only my speaking has improved, even my listening skill has improved. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for everything. And really, I would encourage other people to join the academy because they will find something here they wouldn't find it in anywhere else.
The Academy has been producing results that no other course, no other school, no other exercises, because I get up and I feel like practicing the most common words. In a nutshell, I highly recommend Rachel's Academy.
So that's it for me, and I hope to see you soon in the academy.
If you have any questions, please comment here or you can email us, and make the time. Take the chance. This will be the last pronunciation course you'll ever take. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.